Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to what is today us going through a very important piece of information. It's only like a 1 day heads up kind of thing now. But we have got a new class coming, and that is going to be the Sovereign of Storms class. You will need to be at least level 80 and have completed the Rumbling of Cold Thunder saga, which is the latest saga we've been going through recently. So make sure you're up to date on all of those maps. We'll take you to a map in a moment where you can start working your way backwards if you've not reached that point yet. Now, this is a scaled class because this is essentially a buffed up Darkblood StormKing. It's a new idea that AE are trialling, so I guess depending on how player feedback is to whether they look at other classes in game that could also do with some TLC. In order to unlock the class, you will need to collect the items listed above, and some of them you can actually pre-farm, so we'll go look at the 4 items that you're able to go along and grab already. StormKing StormBolt, unless I'm being super dopey, I'm going to assume that is also being added in this weekend, along with Lothian's Lightning, which will be your challenge boss / repeatable quest drop that you're going to need to stack up. Now then, let us talk about the items you can go along and grab, which if you've got a bit of spare time, could be helpful. So over at the Cold Thunder map, you're able to farm for Queen Iona's Royal Attire, and then if you go to Castle Blana, in here you can find yourself the Skye Warden of the East. Next up, we're going over to Lothian, where if you do have a little look within this merge shop, you'll find yourself the Skye Warden of the West. And lastly, and certainly not least, is over to Leotar Hill, where you'll find within this merge shop the Skye Warden of the South. If you're unable to access any of those maps, fortunately they do keep map hopping you backwards until you get to where you actually are within the saga. For 2,000 adventure coins, you will be able to pick up the Queen Iona companion pet, which will essentially just be one of the other shortcut ways that you're able to go along and get those Lothian's Lightning. How essential that's going to be, I guess we'll find out when this actually releases on the weekend. Now, if you're interested in the class skills and the breakdown, etc., I'm just pinging up all the images on screen now. This is just straight up from the AQ design notes. If you'd like to go through and have a read of this yourself, do feel free to just go on the website and check that out. Anyway, folks, that is going to be about all for this video. It was just kind of a heads up. I will, of course, be making a full guide on how you can go through getting the class when it's out, and we'll also have to cover defeating the new challenge boss as well. So that's all to come, and we'll get to it. And of course, a class review when we eventually get our hands on it, and whether that 2000 AC's pet is even going to be worth your while. Anyway, folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon. So until then, have a lovely day.